Hello there, it's Against All Odds once again on Tregong TV. We'll be talking about 6 games and 3 probable goal scorers as far as European football is concerned. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification button so you can get all our videos as they come through. I'm Deji, Dami is with me once again. Welcome. Dami, we'll start off in the Premier League where Huddersfield are up against Manchester United. Two sides who love to concede. We think that game should give us goals, at least 2 goals.
Yeah, we're going for at least 2 goals there. Manchester United, they've been conceding a lot lately. They've not
considered over 50 goals already this season.
Yes, yeah. And in the last 10 games, they've not kept a clean sheet, playing against the Huddersfield side that have the second worst defense in the league, considered 74 goals already, only behind Fulham. You expect both sides to score goals and also concede goals.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're looking for. We're still sticking in the Premier League, and we're looking at a game between Wolverhampton Wanderers and Fulham. Wolves have been great at home lately. Fulham, not good travellers, so we think Wolves will at least avoid defeat in that game.
Well, Wolves, they've been outstanding at home. They've not lost in 6 games at home. They've won 4 of those 6 games. And Fulham, playing against the Fulham side, who are bad travellers, they have the worst away record in the league, and they've also lost 15 of their away games in the league this season. So going for a win or draw for Wolves is a pretty safe call for us.
All right, Dami, so let's leave the Premier League and move on to Italy. There's Napoli versus Cagliari. Napoli, pretty solid home record, and we think they should avoid defeat at home this time around.
Yeah, they're playing at home, and only Juventus in the league have a better home record than them this season. And second place, Napoli, I think they would be able to avoid defeat playing at home.
Yeah, have a pretty good record against Cagliari as well. The last couple of games, they have been on top of this Cagliari side. Let's move on to Spain. There's Real Madrid. They're up against Villarreal. We are backing a Real Madrid win straight off.
They want to bounce back after that 1-0 loss against Rayo Vallecano last weekend, and playing against a Villarreal side who they've lost to just once in the last 6 La Liga games. We're backing them to come back and at least give us a win there.
In Germany, there's Bayern Munich still gunning for the title. It was a bit disappointing for them last weekend against Nuremberg. But then they play against Hannover 96. This time around, we think they'll get all 3 points. And at least we'll see 2 goals in that game.
Yeah, at least 2 goals Bayern Munich. They've been banging in the goals, but last week there was a blip. Yeah. They played a 1-1 draw.
There's still 2 goals in that game, yeah.
Yes, so they've scored 80 goals already this season in the Bundesliga. No other team has scored more goals than them this season. And backing a win and over 2 goals, it's a pretty safe call for us.
Our final call is in France, where PSG are up against Nice. Now PSG have been losing for fun. They've won just 1 in the last 6. But they still have a solid form at home, so we think they'll avoid defeat at home.
Yeah, even though they've been dropping points for fun lately, their home form has been really good. They've dropped just 2 points all season at home, and playing against the Nice side, even though they've wrapped up the title, I don't think they would lose.
You think they really want to put out the statement, PSG,
yes,
with all the recent losses for them? So we think PSG will avoid defeat, at least in front of their fans. Our first goal scorer, Robert Lewandowski, he will be playing for Bayern Munich. If they get the win, you think Robert Lewandowski should be amongst the goals for them?
Highest goal scorer in Bundesliga. He has 21 goals. He's also scored
8
in his last 8 games. So backing him to score again for Bayern Munich this weekend, it's a pretty safe call. Well, Mo Salah, we're backing him to score again this weekend. He scored 4 goals in his last 4 games. Also a top scorer in the Premier League with 21 goals this season. And it shouldn't be a very tough call for him to get another goal, backing him to get another goal this weekend. And lastly, Cristiano Ronaldo for Juventus. He scored 3 goals in his last 4 games for Juventus, and he got 1 last weekend. And
yeah, was a crucial goal.
Yes, and heading into this weekend, he would want to just get another one.
Yeah, so those are our 3 goal scorers. Remember to subscribe to our channel, Tregong TV, and once again hit that notification button so you can get all our videos as they come through, so you don't miss anything. Have a great weekend.